Welcome to JazzTime. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you want to know the price, simply click the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you buy your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today, we'll be comparing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore self-winding chronographs. The left one, reference number 26400IO.00.A004CA.02, versus the one on the right, the 26480Ti.00.A027CA.01. For our purposes, I'll refer to the first as ceramic and the second as titanium. Both of these dials have the Mega Tapisserie texture. Both have titanium within their construction as well. The ceramic, as its name implies, contains gray ceramics, while the titanium on the right is all titanium. Both of these timepieces have white gold applied hour markers and Royal Oak hands with luminescent coating with a blue inner bezel. So let me shut the lights off so you can see that. All right, note that the ceramic has its minute and hour hands fully illuminated, while the titanium has just the tips of the hour minute hands illuminated. Something to keep in mind. And let me turn the lights back on. Both of these contain small second hand dials. The ceramic has its located just under the 12 o'clock position, while the titanium's is located at the 6 o'clock position. The two remaining dials on the ceramic at the 6 and 9 positions, as well as on the titanium, the 3 and 9 positions, are reserved for chronograph functions. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And as of the making of this video, there are a myriad of colors available for dials, bezels, and cases. For that of the ceramics configuration with the 12, 6, and 9 subdials at 44 millimeters in diameter. For the titanium, this is the only model at 42 millimeters diameter that contains subdials at the 3, 6, and 9 positions. And to touch back on the measurements, the case on the ceramic is 44 millimeters in diameter and is made of titanium with ceramic, whereas the titanium is only 42 millimeters in diameter. The ceramic has a thickness of 14.4 millimeters, while as the titanium is 12.8 millimeters in thickness. Both of these have the same 100 meter or 330 foot water resistance. The back of the ceramic contains the typical glare-proof sapphire crystal surrounded by titanium with sandblasted titanium push piece guards. The self-winding, its name, comes from the revolving mechanism visible through the case back. In contrast, the titanium is completely closed off to observers, but contains a precise design with Audemars Piguet's own AP engraving in the center. Both watches have the signature AP winding crown, and two sleek chronograph pushers for interval timekeeping. The crystals are the same as well. Transparent, scratch-resistant sapphire, so there's no fear of suit threads or buttons damaging either of these crystals. The bezels are the same shape, similar in size however, both octagonal, and in construction, both using titanium. They're both brushed on top and polished along the sides. The ceramic, however, on the inner bezel, contains a chronograph tachymetric function, as you can see in the blue, which shows your measurements well into the hundreds. This is essential to anybody needing to measure any sort of production or distance covered when related to a unit of time, such as units per hour, average miles traveled per hour, per minute, etc. In essence, the ceramic contains a tachymeter on the inner bezel, meaning that this watch tracks measurements of something else with regards to time. The titanium, however, does not contain any tachymetric functionality and is solely focused on elapsed time. And this is perfect for timing individual laps at the pool, measure lap times precisely at a race, etc. In essence, this watch's function is to focus entirely on time in relation to something else. How long your lap, how long it takes to produce one unit of something. So both of these watches function the same, however, in terms of time setting and chronograph function, but note the position of the date on the ceramic versus that of the titanium. The ceramics is located at the 3 o'clock position, while that of the titanium is located between the 4 and 5 o'clock position. One more thing to keep in mind. The bracelets on both of these timepieces are rubber, and the colors vary based on the model. The ceramic is a gray rubber strap with a titanium pin buckle, while the titanium, while it comes with a deep blue rubber strap that matches that of the blue tone of the dial, is actually shown here with a second supplied white strap. So there's some insider information for you, for those of you who are interested in knowing what else comes with these timepieces. Now you know that the titanium 42mm with this subdial configuration also comes with a sleek white rubber strap with the titanium clasp. The sizing process on either of these watches would be the same. The advantage of the rubber strap is that you really don't need to have this sized or have any links added or removed. Just simply pull it to the size of your wrist and you're good to go. Now, let's talk about the movements. The movement for the ceramic is the caliber 3126-3840 manufacture with a diameter of 29.92 millimeters or 13 1/4 lines, a frequency of 3 Hertz or 21,600 VPH. The oscillator is a monoblock in 22 karat gold, 59 joules, and a spring with variable inertia blocks, bidirectional automatic winding, totaling to 365 internal parts. Power reserve is only 50 hours, so be sure to wear this at least every other day to keep it wound. The movement for the titanium, however, is a caliber 2385, 26.2 or 11.5 lines, same frequency at 3 Hertz or 21,600 VPH. The oscillator is a monoblock in 18 karat gold, 37 joules, and annular spring type with automatic winding being unidirectional and with a total of only 304 parts. The power reserve on this titanium is also only 40 hours, so this is more of an everyday wear type of watch. So be careful if you are setting this down for more than 2 days. Without a watch winder, you will have to pick it up and wind it. So, comparing these two watches side by side, notice that the cases do not rise too high above my wrist. That of the ceramic is a bit taller. Titanium is much lower, but they still fit very nicely underneath my sleeve. Very comfy, very cozy, easy. And so which one of these is for you? Both of these contain the same textures with the tapisserie dials, brushed titanium bezels, water-resistant cases. So if appearance is a selling point to you, I would suggest the titanium because its blue dial sets it apart from the bezel and the case, while the ceramic style blends in a bit more with its bezel and case. The sub-dials also set themselves apart in both of these watches. The ceramic is horizontally symmetrical, anchored by the date window at the 3 o'clock position, and the logo immediately to the right of the center. Whereas the titanium is more vertically symmetrical. Also note that the date window is also between the 4 and 5 o'clock positions, not at the 3 o'clock position. So when it comes to functionality, again, these two function very differently. The ceramic certainly has you covered with the tachymetric functionality, so you basically measure units in terms of time, how far you have traveled per hour, how many units you have produced per hour, how many laps you ran per hour, you name it. The titanium does a bit of the opposite. It measures time per unit. How long did it take you to travel 50 miles, for example? How long did it take you to make 1 unit at your factory? How long did it take you to run that lap? You name it. The ceramic obviously allows you to look underneath and into the internal workings, while the titanium actually does not allow you to do so. But the design is still remarkably attractive, especially for anyone into graphic arts and design. Also note the radial pattern, depending on the angle. You definitely cannot get that with the ceramic. So what are your thoughts on these two timepieces? Based on my verdicts, which one is right for you? Will you be picking up one or both up at Jazz Time? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want either of these, both of these, or any other watch, visit us in our online store at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.